Hey everybody. I'm just just doing a chill stream here. I just need to get the Stranger's Dream done with all 10 idols. I need to get about 300,000 more points for score attack, and then I just need to do the final level. And there we go. That's confirming that the audio works. So we'll leave that on my phone. I'm going through the game capture, the Elgato game capture application because I can't get OBS to work, and I think I made some bad choices when I bought my laptop and the tiny little processor that's in this thing, because OBS, it just doesn't run on my laptop. All right, let's shut the door here. So, as I said, the only thing I need to do is the Stranger's Dream. Well, not there. This one, which, if you know anything about Bastion, it is the hardest thing about the game with all 10 idols. I think what I'm going to do for fun is first do it at 5. I'm going to do 5 idols. Let's get rid of Sloth. I hate Sloth. It's so annoying. Quicker to move and to strike. I might get rid of that one. Gain resilience with physical harm. Let's get rid of anything that lets them deflect. The turning into air isn't too bad. And the regenerate from injuries, that's always a bummer. Not getting health tonics is okay because we're using I'll show you in a minute. We're using a bonus, a buff that lets us regenerate health. And then they shall cause harm on physical contact. Vengeance in the throes of defeat. I don't really see this happening much when this idol is active. So I don't know exactly how that one works. No one bounces a chest and maid, save herself. Or shock. Yeah, it doesn't tell me anything. And they grow, and they're just faster to move or strike. In this one, in the Stranger's Dream, if you hide behind some of the pillars, it doesn't end up being too much of a problem. So we'll keep those. We'll keep those up. I'm curious though, which ones are 75% more XP? Or it's telling me I have 50% more XP. If I put this one on, okay, I see how that works. All right, well, we have 6 active. I could actually get rid of one more. All right, let's get rid of this one so that they're a little bit slower. Turning into air, unable to hit. I don't really care about that. That's not too bad. All right, so we'll go with 5. Do a test run, and let me show you what I'm talking about here. In the distillery, we have a 10% critical hit chance. We have 1+ carry on if defeated, so that means we can pretty much die twice. We can die twice without game over. Health tonics fully restore health, +2 health tonics capacity, and +2 black tonics capacity. So this is interesting. This fully restores health, but then the leech aid, which helps you gain health every time you strike somebody, makes the health tonics have a potency of only 66%. So I don't know how these two work together or if they work apart from each other, but that's that. And 25% damage using secret skills, which we will use maybe once or twice. And then this is literally a lifesaver. Survive an attack that would have brought you defeat. Life wine, very useful. 50% damage resistance. The other two that we have, well, well, we have a bunch left over. We have more max health we could put in there. We have stray fragments, which we don't need for this. 100% critical hit, but only active when you are below 33%. There's no falling in this. Not to worry about that. 100% damage when counter blocking with bullhead shield. This is actually probably a good one that I could substitute another one with, and I have used it in the past. But for the dreams, usually it's not used. Counter blocking, get a little bit of health. Yeah, not for this one. Though there are a lot of those kind of like turret enemies that pop up in this. Maybe next time I'll use it, but we'll see. 33% speed while defending, that's okay. Automatically retaliate when injured. Turn zealous. 200% damage for 3 seconds. Defeating a foe. Well, in this it's not very useful because it's a few foes and then they go away and then you have to wait. So that's not really helpful. Keeping the multiplier going is hard to do in this because there is a little bit of breathing room in between each of the 28, I think, stages. So, and then critical hit chance, 25% damage, but -1 chance to carry on. That's it's a buff and a debuff that I would rather not give up. And then, so if we had more room, we'd probably put another critical chance in, but that lowers your health. I thought there was another 10 plus. Well, anyway, so that's what we have going for us. And we are operating with the brusher's pike, and we got critical hit damage, faster thrust, 50% more damage, and ignore the armor. Instead of extra spear throws, we're not going to be throwing spears. Reload for this throws, throw attacks. These are all about throwing, and we're not going to bother with that. And we are also using. Oh no, sorry, not the calamity cannon. Where is it? Here it is. The mortar. 25% faster reload. It's not bad to go with blast radius, but you want to be able to fire as fast as possible. And instead of a critical hit chance, we're going to go with the 50% aiming speed. So you want to reload fast and you want to aim fast. And then we're going to do more on the damage, more on the critical hit, and immunity to bomb damage, which is essential. Absolutely essential. Power shot damage. The only problem with that is you have to wait for the power shot, and there's not a lot of time. And then 25% blast radius is nice, but the damage is much nicer. So that's what we're going with. So I'm going to try out just 5 idols. And we're using a secret skill with the mortar that sends out a bunch of little bombs, kind of like a spray of bombs. And we do have a skill. What are these called? Well, whatever. We have one of those that helps us get more damage with a secret skill. So we're gonna give it a try. I'm not promising it's gonna go well, but I'm about 666,000 points in the score attack mode. So I do need about 330 more thousand to go to get to 1 million for the other trophy. So I figured I could do this once or twice if I can get through it. And with the 5 idols, I forgot he's already sitting there. Then that's 2 trophies we can get. So we'll see what we can do. All right.
This ain't about me, though you might as well know where I'm coming from.
you always want to be moving. Should probably turn the TV audio down.
Things. Though all these years I've held on to a stash of old books from when I was young.
All right, so this is why this is so useful, having this. You got to use the cover where you can get it. You know, why not? Probably not going to help you that much, but there you go. And ooh, take out a nice chunk. Oops.
There's one old book in particular I still like to read from time to time.
So I'm not
It covers
too concerned about this,
in a manner of speaking.
because with only 5 idols, it should be easier. But I'm also not expecting to get away scot-free, especially on a stream. Oh. And the oh, well, except for the fact that I just sent myself the yeah, they move so fast.
Here we go. A is for Cody.
But the blast, the invincibility to the blast damage. I can't remember who's coming next here. Oh, okay, it's more of these guys. All right, so let's go ahead and work on taking these guys out. I'm gonna always be moving. Yeah, I think we got a few of these guys to take care of still. Yeah, these kind of like heat-sinking shots.
E is for Breaker. He's faster than a fork of lightning.
They can't necessarily, you can't protect yourself necessarily by staying behind one of these barriers here. So you do have to watch out for those. Yeah, getting distracted over there. But again, the great thing is you are gaining health every time you are damaging one of your foes, so you can afford a little bit of I'm not even paying attention to where the shots are going. You can afford to get hit a couple times.
C is for Core. A perfect.
I've also seen a tip that if you want the boost from collecting the that went pretty well, the ball of the little ball that shows up at the end of certain rounds, that it's like the currency of the game, that if you hold off on collecting that, if you are at full health, you can hold on to you can wait until you break that little ball until you need a little bit of a health boost. So keep that in mind. Of course, you know, as is my usual MO, I'm providing guide tips to games that are quite a few years old, so it just happens to be when I'm playing at the time, you know. And speaking of which, I felt like doing a stream because I haven't streamed in a couple days, and the last time I did stream, it was A Hat in Time, the DLC that came out for PlayStation just a few weeks ago, but for the PC, for Steam and all that, it was like 2+ years ago it came out, and oh, oh, good, I got rid of him pretty quickly. I don't see any. I'm gonna have to use the pike for these guys, I think. You know, I could use here. I'm gonna do this. That did not work the way I thought it was going to. Okay. All right.
F is for foundation.
Right. So the Hat in Time
Solid plot of land.
DLC.
Anything you can
I bought both DLCs
land ideas start
and I tried out. Let's get far away from that. I tried out the Arctic Cruise from the Seal the Deal DLC. It's a three act chapter, which is doesn't make any sense to me. Shouldn't it be
G is for go.
3 chapters of an act? But anyway,
The crippled
3 act chapter, and I did the first
are nothing on
act here on Twitch. I put it up on. Oh, I better get behind here. I put it up on YouTube as well. Well, these guys. This is where it gets kind of serious. I should probably pay attention. Let's just keep moving. Sorry to go quiet there for a second. So I did the first part of the Arctic Cruise, and it was fun. You run around and you find your way on the boat, and ooh, sorry. And you know, there's not too much to the first level, but I had kind of looked into what the rest of the DLC held for you know, what to look forward to, and I could tell that I was gonna really have some problems with the second part of the Arctic Cruise DLC, which is yeah, I think it's called Ship Shape or something like that. Well, yeah, let's get this guy taken care of here. Be moving. But the big problem, which might not be a problem for some, and I imagine if you get familiar with the art, you know, the boat and the map, where everything is, probably you can probably master it fairly well. But in the act, what you need to do is the whole act is basically. Sorry, I don't know why I got quiet. I lost my multiplier. Where is everybody? Wait, the heck? Well, that stinks. Too bad I lost my multiplier. Oh, but this guy here? Oh, man.
J is for
Oh, well, that was unfortunate. Anyway, so the whole act involves you walk up to the captain, and the captain says, you know, hey, I wonder if you could help me clean up the boat. I got all these boxes lying around. Could you help me pick them up? Ooh, let's get out of here. And essentially, what you need to do is you need to run around the entire boat, picking things up and bringing them other places. And it's random. You never know what you're going to need to pick up and where is it supposed to go. And you could end up grabbing one thing on the top floor and it needs to go to the bottom floor. And if you don't know where the elevator is, or if you don't know where certain things are, it's just a nightmare. It's just a nightmare. And I'm not a huge fan of the platforming in that game. And I played it like 2 years ago. And I got to the point where like it made no sense to struggle through it. Okay. So now that most of the animals that can come after me are gone. Let's go ahead and use the environment to... And I did lose my multiplier again, but that's okay. I'm not expecting to get 1,000,000 points in one run. I only need a couple 100,000, so and we're looking pretty good. Okay, these are the ones you gotta worry about. But with only 5 idols, it might not be too big of a problem. But I'll tell you what, doing the full 10 idols, doing the full 10 idols for, I think it was the singer's dream. What's her name? Not Zula. Zolf is, oh, jeez. Oh well. Zolf is the bad guy, I guess you could call him. Okay, these are no fun. Especially when you've got all idols going. Let's see. This one you pretty much have to use the pike on it. But the problem is the faster it gets, the harder it is to avoid. I mean, you can avoid it, but you also won't make it jump out of the ground. You kind of have to beckon it and then, come on. Oh, okay, well that one was easy.
Who's always there to bring a smile.
Haven't used any health, haven't needed to because of the regeneration of health that you get from... Also, you just totally walked into your own trap there. Okay, we got a little spiky thing over here. Let's try to get rid of that. All right, very good. And what's nice about this is we're not using the idol that lets them regenerate their health with those big, the cute big blue things. I forget what they're called. They can regenerate quickly. Ooh, don't get close to that. They can regenerate and like grow back in size pretty quickly when you have that idol going. So yeah, so that's why I kind of took it off just for this first go. Okay, let's get rid of everything else that's in here first. I think that's everything but these guys. Alright, I can't promise this is gonna work, but... Oh, see? Should have more confidence in myself. What do you think?
Q is for Queen Anne, the notorious ankle-gator from the
So we're already on Q, so that's pretty good. It's that 11, not too bad. And I have, obviously, I've finished this one before, but just not with 5 or more idols. And I don't know if I should specifically be saving the secret skill for any specific point. I'm going to use one of my health. Looks like I accidentally used one of my health. I don't remember doing that. Well, let's go over and make sure we don't have any... Oh! Lots of these guys. Okay, this is... Good, we got rid of both of those.
S is for scumbag.
Of course, because we still have that idol on, you always want to look out for those little bombs that they drop at the end. Not too bad, 9 left. just want to send the mortar. Don't be afraid to just drop it right in front of your feet, because yeah, I think we can probably take most of these out from behind cover. Damn, lost it. I was hoping I could keep it going, but
The army's sharpest shooter. Take pride in Ceylondia's mounted soldiers. They risk it all to keep us safe.
got some little guys coming here. Oh, he's getting bigger. They are little, but they are fast. So you have to watch out for them, because they will ram you.
Each day we learn to live in harmony.
So Bastion is, of course, another. It's an older game. Ooh! Let's not do that. Okay. Bastion, of course, back in the day when it came out, it was, I believe, from the beginning, a cross play title from. I believe, I want to say that it came out during the PS3 era, but it was on Vita pretty much the moment it came out. I could be wrong. Maybe it was PS4. Man, okay. A lot of poisonous things going on here. Do have to keep an eye on things here. So when you die and you get those those like second chances, they do give you a couple of health back. Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's two, or maybe it just regenerates back to where you were earlier. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this guy without